Are you a woman in business? Are you looking to join the growing ranks of female entrepreneurs taking over the world? You've come to the right place. On Babes in Business, we'll be covering all things business from the female perspective and giving you the tools to empower you on your journey. So now, let's get ready to be empowered on Babes in Business. Hi, good evening, everyone. I am your host, Michelle Dempsey, your head babe in charge. Thank you so much for joining us again. It's a beautiful Tuesday in South Florida. We've got a gorgeous supermoon in the sky. I'm still feeling the energy from last week's show with the always amazing Christina Nicholson. She was here to give us the best strategies and goal planning techniques for 2017 for your small business. She's also, I've come to find out, incredible with video. She helped me shoot a video for my website following our show last week, and I'm very impressed with what she did, and I'm so excited to share that with all of you. But tonight, I am thrilled. I have not one, but two fantastic women here, and they are the owners behind a really, really special all-natural baby products company. And when I met this one woman, who I'm going to introduce to you in a second, I had just had a baby of my own, and I felt so connected instantly in the company's desire to really care for babies at the safest level. So if you're a mom and you're watching, you better pay attention, because I have the fabulous women of La Petite Creme. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Hi. Why don't you introduce yourselves?
Hi, so I'm Fanny. I'm the co-founder with Cecile. And just for to introduce the company, we started 1 year and a half, and we put all of art and all of time to create a product, like as you say, is very respectful for the baby, with all natural ingredients, and try to educate some American mom about the French diapering.
That I love it, because I know when I met Cecile, you were very passionate about the fact that this was a product that, first of all, looked great, felt great, only had 6 ingredients. You're making it seriously on your own. It's like a home recipe that you've brought over from France to help babies feel better. And what's better than that, right?
Exactly. And we were struck, like, as you may be able to tell, we're from France. And there
most beautiful accents we've ever had on the show.
Thank you. We can't really hide it. So, yeah, we got the idea from all the products that were available in France and that we couldn't find here. I had my kids here 4 years ago, and I was lucky enough to meet with Fanny, who was fresh from working in hospitals with babies in France. And she was like, you have to use this product on your baby. And it opened a whole new mind, whole new kind of product in my mind. And we were like, we have to bring it to the U.S. There was no other way. So.
Well, I have so many questions, and I'm sure the listeners do too. But first, I have to thank you. You guys came all the way up from Miami Beach. I know that's a schlep, so thank you for being here. And also, it's holiday season, so I'm sure you guys are super busy following the big expo that you did. So it's such an honor to have you here. Can you just tell the listeners where we can find your product?
Well, they are available online on Amazon, because we wanted to make it very convenient for moms. We know how busy you are, so you have to be able to have it just one click away. And we're also on lapetitecreme.com, which is our website, where you can find specials. And we have a holiday kit for the holidays. So if you want to add something on your Christmas list that is for you and your little one, make sure you go and check out our website.
If you're like me and you have like a million pregnant friends running around, it's the perfect gift to give, because it's pretty and it does something good for the child. So
it's a great conversation starter.
Absolutely.
Because instead of offering one of those gifts that everybody has, it's like the equivalent of Sophie the giraffe, but in the care department, and
yes.
Everybody in France know that product. Of course, we're going to explain you what it is in a second,
yes,
because I'm sure
the people
are
need to
wondering.
know what is La Petite Creme.
But it is really something that once you get it to your friend, she's going to realize that she cannot live without it. So she's going to thank you forever for getting it to her. Definitely.
All right, so I want you to give us like the elevator pitch of La Petite Creme, the original product. I know you have new products now, but how can you tell our listeners to best understand why this is so special?
The thing is that it's an alternative to the baby wipes.
To baby wipes, yes.
Very easy way to get it. It's just that. So you use a cotton pad or a washcloth instead of your regular wipes. You put the lotion on the wipes, on the cotton who become your wipes, and you wash the baby area. And you're gonna have the cleaning and the protection, because the product is oily.
So it's an oil
Yeah.
designed to clean and soothe the skin at the same time. So it's doing double duty from the wipes and the typical diaper rash cream we would use, you know, that we
Exact.
buy in Bye Bye Baby or whatever. No chemicals, no harsh anything. For, you know, it always seems counterproductive for me. When my daughter had her first diaper rash, I freaked out because you don't really worry about it until it happens, and then you don't know what to do. And it just seems so crazy to me that everything I had in my like arsenal of diaper products was based with chemicals and petroleum and so many things that I thought, well, I don't want to put that there. That's, you know, that's terrible. And I had a friend who said, just, it's better to put nothing. Just keep using water and keep, you know, and it makes sense why you would develop something when we're in an age in our world where everybody wants something all natural.
Well, all the pediatricians agree that the best way to fight diaper rash is prevention. And that's why when you have a baby, they usually tell you to put some kind of preventative ointment or like some kind of a paste on the baby every time you change a diaper. But honestly, you're a mom, I'm a mom, nobody has the time to do that on every single diaper change, right? So we come to the
I'll
realization.
tell you, I did before she started moving around. Now it's like, I'm lucky if I even get the diaper on.
And then she might, run away, scream, and then it's hot, it's warm, it's a whole different ball game. But what we realized is when I had my kids here in the U.S. a couple of years ago, my pediatrician was like, there is a big French community in Miami Beach. And she was like, every time I went to an appointment, she was like, oh, by this time, they should have a lot of diaper rashes because they start moving. And every time she would open the diaper of my daughter and be like, how come my French patients are the only one without a rash? Like, they don't have as many rashes as the American kids do. And that's when we realized that the lotion that we're using, that Fanny was talking about, is the one that is protecting the skin, because the oil that remains on the skin when everything is wiped away is going to create a barrier between the next pee or poo, which is going to come out for sure,
Everybody
and the skin.
poops.
Exactly. So the skin is not directly in contact with this acidic feces or pee. Sorry for being, you know,
We
we're in
keep
the
it
pee and poo
real
business.
on Babes in Business.
This is the business.
So that's why the skin is not going to be prone to having a diaper rash. So every time you change a diaper and you clean, you don't need to add that extra step of adding the protection aspect at the end of it. And you mentioned that right now it's challenging for you to change a diaper in 5 seconds,
Oof.
but you don't have to have 3 different products. You take your cotton pad or your washcloth, you put your lotion, you wipe everything away, you leave the excess on, that's fine, that's the magic of it, and then you just close the diaper and that's it. She's going to be protected and not having a rash.
Healthy and time saving are essentially the two things I'm always looking for my daughter, whether it's food or products or anything in general, activities. I'm always in a rush. She's always moving. We got to keep going. So this is really the perfect alternative to any mom anywhere, even if they're not looking for something all natural. Not everybody is really on board yet with clean living, but just for the time-saving component, I mean, that's great.
And for the fact that you can use it outside of the diaper as well, like what we see and what we experiment, and that's what
I was using it. You gave me a sample the last time we met. I've been using it as hand lotion.
Yeah, and lotion, makeup remover, because it's oily and it's natural, so it's safe for your eyes. And a lot of mom in France use it as a makeup remover, and a lot of people picked it up as that here too. For the nose, you know, like we're in the winter season, we're lucky in Miami, we don't get much
the
into
red.
it.
Yeah.
But like if you had the red nose or your baby is like, you know, having this area where it's red, you just put that. It's all safe. They can lick it. That's fine. As a balm for your lips as well. Like it's really a good all around cream for the whole family, because you know it's safe and it doesn't go, you know, it doesn't get aggressive on the skin at all.
Right. And so most all natural products are known for not having so many ingredients. Yours only has 6 ingredients, which I love. And I at one point had them memorized, but maybe you can share for us the 6 ingredients and why those are the key components to doing what this product does.
The most important ingredient is olive oil. This is the protection part. Then the lime water. It's a natural disinfectant, so you get the cleaning process. And we really love to add the beeswax, because beeswax has an effect for healing process. So if you have a little broken skin or a redness, it's gonna help a lot the skin to heal. Very natural. So beeswax, and then glycerin and vitamin E. Sorry,
Vitamin E. Yeah.
yeah,
Vitamin E is great for skin.
yeah, and that's it. Your brain
That's
does.
amazing.
Yeah.
So we're going to go to break in 1 minute, but I'm so excited to learn more about how this product came to be, The story between you guys getting together, right? 'Cause sometimes when one person has a great idea, they don't always want to share it. So it's called La Petite Creme, and it's amazing all-natural baby product to keep those baby tushies really soft and happy and no diaper rashes. And that means mom's happier and saving time, too. You can find them at La Petite Creme on the web. Their products are sold
On Amazon.
online and on Amazon. They have a Facebook page and Instagram, both with the name La Petite Creme. Make sure you follow them. They're running a great holiday special right now, great holiday gift. Perfect for those pregnant mama-to-bees or new mommies. We are going to break in just a second. I am your host, Michelle Dempsey, and I want to share with you that next week we're having a very special guest join us again for a second performance. We're going to be going over our top 5 favorite business moments of 2016. It's almost a new year, you guys. We've got a lot to share next week. So we hope you're back after the break. If not, we'll see you next week. We are Babes in Business with La Petite Creme. See you in a minute. Thank you for listening to Babes in Business. And let me tell you, if you're looking for a lawyer, I've got the guy for you. The show is brought to you by the Dempsey Law Firm, PA, a civil litigation boutique specializing in personal injury and wills, trust, and estate planning. The firm founder and attorney, Elliot Dempsey, serves clients across South Florida for issues ranging from auto accidents and slip and falls to your basic will or trust to protect your loved ones. We've all got loved ones, so he's the right guy to call for it. The Dempsey Law Firm can be found online at www.thedempseylaw.com or call him by phone at 954-667-8120. Tell him Michelle sent you. And don't forget, change is the law of life. Thank you for listening to Babes in Business. I am your number one babe in business, your host, Michelle Dempsey of Very Well Written, the business I founded to help other entrepreneurs get their businesses off the ground with great content, strategy, branding, social media, editing, and anything in the way of words. I've got you covered, www.michelledempsey.com, or you can call me at 305-469-7500. Don't forget to tune in every Tuesday night at 7 o'clock to join me and a fellow babe in business talk all things business. Can't wait to see you there. Are you feeling empowered to be a babe in business? Just when you thought you had all the secrets, I'm getting ready to share some more. We'll see you there on Babes in Business. Yeah, we're on. Yeah, see, we're back. Hello, that was quick. Hi, guys. I'm your host, Michelle Dempsey, and I'm so glad that you're back with us. We are here on Babes in Business with 2 phenomenal French phenomenons. I have Fanny and Cecile with me of La Petite Creme, the amazing all-natural baby product designed to do double duty for your diaper changes. I'll let them talk about it in a second, but before the break, we were talking about how your product only has 6 ingredients, and frankly, I think my salad dressing might have more ingredients. I find it really something that is so helpful and so useful to be so simple, and I think that's really the beauty of life, right? Everything is simplicity.
Well, you've
captured that.
We went back to the basics because you realize that in today's society we have so much of everything and so many different options and so many. I think for mom it's overwhelming.
Oh yeah.
A lot of the time, where I'm sure you felt the same when you had your kids. It's like, which stroller am I buying? Which soap am I buying? Which whatever. And then you realize that there are products that covers a range of things from like, just save you time and save you the guilt of like, am I picking the right one? So you have to look at all the different products and get one that works. And when you find that one that works, if it has the natural benefits of not adding any bad thing into your baby's life, just stick with it and just roll with it for as long as you can, because it's...
So you sell it in 2 different sizes, right?
We do. So we have a travel size, which is really convenient for when you put it in your diaper bag when you go on the go. We have our regular size that you put in your on your diapering station at home. We're now just launching, we started a month ago, our refill bottle, because a lot of our mom are so addicted to it, and you're going to be once you try it. We have a bigger size that you can refill your bottle with. And then last month we also launched a bone version. So it's a similar formulation, same ingredient, but slightly thicker.
So like a balm, like a paste.
More like a diaper rash cream. So it's thicker, and if you have a rash somewhere, you can apply a thicker amount of it, and it has a stronger healing power than the regular lotion.
Very nice. See, you are growing. That is so exciting.
We are.
So you're growing. You've got this amazing product. I know you went to Vegas, right, to showcase it at an expo. How did this all come to be? Because I know you both work in different spaces. You don't come from the natural baby world.
Not at all.
So tell me, did this happen when you became moms?
So we met because I was Cecile daughter nanny. Sorry. So we met like that, and I introduced the product to Cecile, who didn't know about it because she never had child before, or never questioned herself about baby products. And so yeah, I try to educate her about that, and we got a great connection together. And I think 2 years after that, we just decided to start a company because we have solid base, we have a strong relationship. So I think it's very important when you want to start a business to
When you
choose the
find
right person.
Yeah, no, when you find
Yeah.
a great partnership,
Exactly.
it has happened to me where I have found people that we meet for different reasons, but it's like, wow, we would be so great in business together. What can we do together? And that's awesome. That's really, I'm
Yeah.
sure you balance each other out in certain ways. Is one of you more creative and one of you is more strategic? I think I know the answer to that. Strategy.
We have our strengths and weaknesses, but I think what works is like we've known each other outside of work, and we trust each other with our life. I mean, she was in charge of my
course.
kids' life, so I would give her my life anytime, and that's really valuable to us because everything we do, we make it so that we have fun while we do it. We make it because it's enjoyable for us to do it, and we don't do it for just the matter of like having a business to make the money out of the
Right.
business. It's really
Something
the
that you
passion
love.
from it, and we always like to spend time with each other, so we could work like 24 hours a day. It wouldn't bother us because we are together, and that makes a difference for us.
And I love that you showcase the word passion. Everybody knows how passionate I am about what I do and how passionate I am about others following their passions. Passion is something so rare. And when you find it, whether it's in a relationship, with a friend, with a business partner, or in a career idea that you have to follow it. We don't get that much time here. And to have something that you really feel called to and fulfilled by is probably the most beautiful thing, right? You're spending your day, every day, all day, perfecting your craft and working on making it better. So you've got to love it.
And it speaks back to you. Like the best thing we get is when we have mom that email us and say, I've been trying everything for my kids. Like they are just allergic to pretty much everything. I was so desperate and I was feeling so guilty as a mom, which we know a lot of moms feel like. And they come back and say, I tried your product kind of randomly. I bumped into it and you guys just saved my life. And now I'm so happy because I can, enjoy being a mom again.
Yes.
And those kind of testimonials just break our heart. And we're like, okay, that's why we're doing it. That's why we put the energy into it. And every time we mix a bottle, because as you mentioned, we make it ourselves at this point.
I think that's the best part. That's the best part.
So every time we do mix that bottle and it takes us some sweat out of our head, we're like, at least it's going to help. This bottle is going to help a baby. It's going to make a difference. And that's really important.
When we have like a bad moment, or if it's hard, because it's a long road to get to the point we are now. But we just think about, we are really helping moms. This is the goal of the company, to give a product like practical, and we are non-judgmental company, so we want to help moms and give them some.
So you're not going to judge me for the fact that I use Desitin for so long, right now.
If it works for you, that's what it has to. You have to use.
But that's the thing, and I think the fact that you're educating now. La Petite Crème is getting ready to roll out an amazing blog in the beginning of the year, and they're educating. They're telling moms, number one, it's okay to do what you feel comfortable with, and it's also okay that in the beginning of your motherhood, you're not going to know what to do for a large chunk of time.
99% of the time.
99.9% of the time, but you're going to be getting so many different opinions, right? People say, oh, this is the best, and this is the best, and you mentioned you don't know what to use. I had a changing table, every product you could think of, from Burt's Bees to Honest and everything in between. I was just, at lost because everyone swore by a different thing. So I think the fact that you're also taking to the education piece of it shows just how much you really care. And obviously, you've got great information up on your site already. But what is the process? Like, take me through, because I'm picturing like a Willy Wonka like factory. You're just with a production line.
Chocolate.
Yeah.
Well, we're lucky. We have two fantastic husbands.
Yeah.
So we put the kid in bed at night, and then as soon as they're in bed, we sanitize the whole kitchen And that's funny because I have a window in my kitchen that overlooks the street, and people walk by and they're like, "What are these people doing with the mask?" And
Oh, you wear the whole
gloves?"
thing?
Of course.
Great.
I mean, we're all like FDA compliant, so we make everything.
I think we need a
according
picture
to-
of that for the site, just saying.
Well, I don't know if you want to put that up because it's kind of silly. But and then we have so we mix all the ingredients together. We bottle it in my kitchen, and then we label everything, and then we put all the seals and all the different, like again, FDA compliant tags and labels to it, and then we make all the shipping and we ship it out. So.
Tell me how many can you make in one shot, like in one night?
We usually like do between 300 and 400.
300 and 400. How long
Yeah.
does that take?
4 hours.
4 hours, yeah.
Wow,
With
you have it
4
down to a
people.
science.
We made some last night. Actually, we were all in the kitchen last night making some. So if
Oh
you
my
order
goodness.
today,
It's
you're
gonna
gonna
be
have the
very
fresh one
fresh.
from last night.
How much does it cost for both bottles?
Well,
to
if
travel?
if you buy both bottle and we put with it either a bag of cotton pads or some washcloths on our website, it's $20. And then we also have the little diaper balm. It's $10 on our website.
Perfect. Reasonable price. Again, great gift. Tell me about the holiday gift that you're doing.
We're doing the balm, the bigger size and the smaller size, and we also put with it either the cotton pad or the washcloths. And I don't remember how much we've had. $30. We priced it for $30.
Amazing. That's a great gift. Again, it's La Petite Creme. And I just have this feeling that 2017 is going to be the year that you call me and you're like, we don't need help with our website anymore because we've been bought out and now we're being sold to all the major stores. I think as we move more and more into this world of holistic medicine and everybody wanting to do things, like you said, back to basics, you're only going to grow from there. So that's really exciting. Do you guys have any goals for 2017?
Well, the goal is to keep the fun and keep helping people out. Like we really want to keep it. You said like buying bought out, it looks fantastic on paper, but we want to keep like bringing our heart to the people. So we don't necessarily go for like going into mass production and losing why we're good at, like what we're good at, which is making something that is reliable, basic, and people can trust. So we want to just keep enjoying what we're doing and just be there and have
I love
fun
it. You
along the
guys
way.
glow when you talk about it. Your smile is so cute. I mean, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
I remember when I first started my business, I was just shocked at the fact that people were interested in having me do what I do for them. And it was the same thing, like that energy just comes out of you and it's beautiful. And I'm so glad you brought it here. Tell everyone once again where we can find you.
So we are on lapetitecreme.com, or you can find us on Facebook, La Petite Creme, on Instagram, or we're on Twitter, and you can find our product on Amazon.com as well.
La Petite Creme, it's petite like Petite, creme, Creme. I'm not sure if it's at the bottom of the screen, but now you know. You're welcome. I'm your grammar person. I just always have to do that. And you know me, I'm Michelle Dempsey. Again, we are having a very special repeat guest next week. I'm so excited to show you who it is. I think I might leave it a mystery, but we are going to be counting down our top 10 favorite business moments from 2016. It's been quite a year in all aspects. So we can't wait to share that with you, right? We're all going to look back on 2016 and be like, oh my goodness, did that all really happen?
much.
But yes, it did. And yes, we are babes in business, and we are always keeping it smart, keeping it sassy, keeping it successful, and we hope you keep being a babe in business. We'll see you next week, and thanks for joining us. Thank you. Thank you for listening to Babes in Business. I am your number one babe in business, your host, Michelle Dempsey of Very Well Written, the business I founded to help other entrepreneurs get their businesses off the ground with great content, strategy, branding, social media, editing, and anything in the way of words. I've got you covered, www.michelledempsey.com, or you can call me at 305-469-7500. Don't forget to tune in every Tuesday night at 7 o'clock to join me and a fellow babe in business talk all things business. Can't wait to see you there. Thank you for listening to Babes in Business. And let me tell you, if you're looking for a lawyer, I've got the guy for you. The show is brought to you by the Dempsey Law Firm, PA, a civil litigation boutique specializing in personal injury and wills, trust, and estate planning. The firm founder and attorney, Elliot Dempsey, serves clients across South Florida for issues ranging from auto accidents and slip and falls to your basic will or trust to protect your loved ones. We've all got loved ones, so he's the right guy to call for it. The Dempsey Law Firm can be found online at www.thedempseylaw.com or call him by phone at 954-667-8120. Tell him Michelle sent you, and don't forget, change is the law of life. Like they say, all good things must come to an end, but the good news is we'll be back next week with more tips, more secrets, and more strategies to empower you on your business babe journey. Did you like something you heard today, or would you like to join us on the show? Please contact me now at 305-469-7500 or visit me on the web at www.michelledempsey.com. I look forward to connecting with you and helping you become a babe in business.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.